Welcome back to Clean with Kate. It's Tuesday evening. I've finished my work for the day. I've been working from home today. I'm feeling quite tired, but I just want to get a few things done. My house has started to resemble a laundry. If you've watched any of my other videos today, you'll see I've been tackling the guest bedroom, and here's the guest bedroom laundry now airing in my kitchen. I've got a massive basket of laundry to put away. I've got a very nice drink here with lots of ice because it's hot again. So I'm just going to set a timer and I'm going to just do what I can. I'm going to focus on laundry as I follow the FlyLady cleaning system, as you probably know, and the focus for August is laundry. So I'm going to set my timer. I wonder how long I should set it for. Should we go for 15 minutes and just see what we can get done? I'm going to go for 15 minutes. My husband's cooking dinner. I've got a lot to do. So I'm just going to have a slurp of my drink. And I'm actually going to start by taking these baskets back to the messy laundry room. That has quite a lot of hot spots on fire in here, as you can see, but I'm going to ignore those for now. My husband is messy. I'm blaming it all on him. Most of that is his stuff. Anyway, my house deteriorates into hot spots very quickly. Oh, it looks like Alexa's going to sleep. Sorry about that. Right, okay. Oh, there's a dog bowl here, so the dog's had its dinner. Right, I've got to get this huge throw out the washing machine that I've washed. Oh my goodness. Is it going to want to? It doesn't actually want to come out, does it? Oh my goodness. I'm fighting it out. It seems to have got stuck in the washing machine. It is an enormous throw, and it's just not coming out. Come on, Kate, you can do this. Oh my goodness, how did I ever get it in? It is really big. Oh my goodness, this is hard work. It's also really heavy. Oh, I've got something cute to show you. Look at this little fella. This little fella has been to the dog groomer today. And he's looking really, really cute. Aren't you? Super cute. You'll never see him looking this clean or this cute. He's only when he's just come back from the groomer. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So I'm going to keep going with the laundry. Have I set the timer? Yes, I have. Okay, so I'm just going to work for 15 minutes while my husband's cooking dinner. And I'm just going to firstly focus on the laundry because it's nice to get on top of the laundry. And then I'm going to hit these hot spots if I've got time because they are on fire. Right. Okay. Whew. Okay, right. I was thinking about doing some ironing, but actually I'm going to have used up all my errors. And the ironing basket hasn't got much in it. But apart from I have got a huge load of laundry. I was thinking about ironing. Oh my goodness. This is so heavy. This is with being a two-man, oh my goodness, job. Sorry, you just disappeared under the throw briefly. This is an absolutely beautiful, beautiful patchwork quilt. I absolutely love this patchwork quilt. It's so, so beautiful. But it weighs a ton. In fact, I'm going to struggle. I'm going to have to move it. I've had this a long time and I absolutely love it. It's just got that lovely sort of rustic, almost American farmhouse feel to it. I love this thing. It's such a beautiful quilt. Why I'm letting my daughter's dog sleep on it, I do not know. It wasn't bought for that purpose. Right, can I get it any bit more balanced? It's actually too big for the area. It's such a lovely big quilt. Oh, the floor in here is pretty clean, so I might let it trail down. I'll just pan back so you can have a look at it. I absolutely love this quilt. It's almost too good to let the dog sleep on. But, wow, I've had this a long time. Right, okay, so here's the bedding that I'm thinking about ironing. And here is the actual ironing basket, which as you can see is not that full. So this is going back to the laundry room. These are just staying in here for now because they'll dry much better in this room. I'm going to have another drink as I pass. And maybe I'm hoping that my husband might clear his stuff up while I'm out of the room. Darling?
Yeah, I've taken a hint. Okay.
Okay, that would be really good. Let's hope it works. Wish me luck. He seems to have sat down back on his laptop. Right, So these laundry baskets, I don't think I'm going to do any more laundry tonight. So these laundry baskets can stay in here. I need to put this bowl in here. I've got far too many bowls in here. I need to do something with this, but I am making progress. I have washed these today. I've decided to keep them because they do spark joy. It's unexplainable, but they do. So I'm going to find somewhere in my home where they can go until they stop sparking joy. All right, I'm going back now to collect the laundry to take upstairs. I wish I could take my drink with me, but I can't. So I'm just going to have another slurp. And hope that when I come down, all my husband's work stuff will have miraculously moved out of the kitchen. That would be good. Everywhere I look, he's got work. That's the only problem when you work from home. I don't know if any of you work from home, but I find that what happens is work takes over your house. So things that really you don't want in your kitchen end up in your kitchen because everybody seems to work in the kitchen, the big kitchen. So my son's been working here today. My husband's been working from home today. I've been working from home today. And actually the kitchen now resembles an office. And I want to put it back to being a house just for the evening. It'll probably go back to being an office tomorrow. But for tonight, I just want to have it back to home. That is the problem. If you work from home, how do you attain work-life balance? I find it's important to sort of demarcate the end of the day in some way. So I quite often have a nice drink, sometimes go for a walk with the dogs, sometimes go to the gym. Oh, good. It's quite tidy in here. Right, I'm back in the master bedroom. Okay, right, I'm going to sort my laundry. So we have towels, my favourite towels. We have quite a few towels to go to the bathroom. We have, oh, that's not too bad. This is going to be a nice quick one. Oh, I'm going to have to hit those hot spots, aren't I? Unless he's done it. Right. Okay, let's put the dark underwear away. Good. Oh, I was going to, since I'm in the master bedroom, I was going to deal with this. What have we got in here? We've got, oh golly, I think maybe not today. I was going to deal, that's a bit of my book store. But I'm going to just keep them now. I think I'm going to put that off. I'm going to procrastinate on that. I don't want to deal with that right now. Right, that basket can go back downstairs. I could collect the laundry up for tomorrow in it. I could go and do some detail cleaning in the guest bedroom. That would be a really good idea, actually. Because the problem with those hot spots is they're not my hot spots. They're my husband's hot spots. That one's mine. So that is a bit of a problem. I don't like dealing with his stuff. I'd rather he dealt with it. Right. So let's just sort this bathroom out. That all goes in here. This is my spare bath mat for when I want to change it out. So the clean bath mat can go there. That's good. Good. I'm making progress. Progress and only progress. Right. I'm going back downstairs. I might deal with the hot spot at the bottom of the stairs, which has been waiting for me to deal with it for some time. But first, I'm taking the laundry basket because I'm supposed to be focusing on laundry. I'm taking the laundry basket back to the laundry room. I think I need to make a decision as to whether I'm going to iron that bedding or not. I could iron the bedding and I could enjoy my drink. Let's just back up. I'm going to switch this light off so we're not wasting electricity because it's still nice and light. It's only early evening, so we don't need the lights on yet. All right, I'm going back through here. I'm just hoping some of this, no it hasn't, what a surprise. It's still a mess. Oh, golly. I really think somebody needs to deal with their own mess rather than me dealing with it. Right, I'm back in the laundry room. Whoops. I've got a coat hanger to put away. And you know what? I think I'm going to deal with this bedding. It's been sat here for a few days. I clearly want the bedding ironed. I just don't want to have to iron it myself. But you know what? If I set a timer, I could just do as much as I can do. Okay, let's pop the iron on. I'm not going to do the general ironing. I'm just going to see how much of the bedding I can get ironed in the remainder of my time, because I am just going to focus. I want to focus on laundry for 15 minutes. And actually, I've put all the laundry away. I've got the laundry out the washing machine. I'm not ready yet to put another load on. I think I'll wait for tomorrow. I'm just going to see what I can do. Right. Okay, let's pop this over here out the way, and I'm going to start. Do you know what? I think I'll start with the pillowcases, because actually they're the things that you see. I have a hankering for ironed laundry, for ironed bedding. I'm going to take my drink through. I'm a little bit all over the place this evening, but actually having the time has really focused me. After this, I think I might go and spend 15 minutes in the garden and do some deadheading. I think it'd be good for me to get out. I've had quite a home day today, mainly working on my laptop, so it would be really good. It's really good for me to do something physical. And the ironing counts as something physical, but I do need to go and get an area actually to put the ironing on after I've done it. Oh, I think I've got one here. Thank goodness for that. Now I have to go out the room. I've got this little area here, which is perfect. I probably won't get it all on there, but I'll get some of it on there. All right. I'm probably not going to get it all ironed this evening, am I? But you know what? If I don't faff about, it might be doable. I've still got 5 minutes left on my timer. I am a master faffer. But actually, I've been thinking about this for longer than it would have. I've thought about it more than it would have just taken me to actually iron it. How silly is that? I even woke up really early this morning, and at about 4 a.m. I thought, I could get up and iron that bedding. And then I think, because I was thinking that, I thought, well, if I'm still awake in 5 minutes, and I'll get up. But actually, I fell back to sleep. And actually, I think I need the sleep at the moment. I'm really tired, so I think it did me good to just stay in bed and wake up when the alarm went. So, good, I've done one pillowcase. Okay, let's keep going, see how much I can get done. How are you getting on with your laundry this month? Is it becoming an autopilot? Do you follow the FlyLady system? How long have you been following the FlyLady system for? For me, it should be really automatic by now, but some things I still struggle with. The laundry I've pretty much got nailed. The ironing, yeah, I'm getting there with the ironing actually. I would say I've got my laundry pretty nailed. I do laundry every day now. It's an automatic thing. I never get a massive laundry backlog, thank goodness. I'm always on top of it, really. Some days I look and I think, there isn't enough laundry to do a load. So yeah, and I do have a lot of laundry to do. Because I'm doing it not just for this house, but for another house as well. Not all of the laundry, but quite a bit of the laundry. I also do laundry for work. I wash the towels and the tea towels. So I do spend a lot of time on laundry, so I think that's probably why I have to do it every day actually. I have quite a lot of laundry to do. The ironing is my choice. I don't have to iron this bedding. Nobody would know. I suppose you would know, but nobody else would know really, because it's only me and him that sees it, apart from you on YouTube. But I just did it. I did it a couple of months ago after I was talking to a friend who has an Airbnb. And she was telling me that she irons the laundry for her Airbnb. And how long it takes. She say it takes about 15 minutes to iron a complete set. And I was thinking, oh golly. Because we've got some Airbnbs coming online later this year or maybe next year. And we already have one, but we pay a laundry to do the laundry and to iron, to actually a commercial laundry that irons it in a huge machine. And I have never, until recently, I've never ironed my bedding. But then after I talked to her, I thought, I'm going to give it a go and see how long it does. This is such a beautiful pillowcase. I'm going to give it a go and see how long it does actually take to do. And you know, it did take about 15 minutes. And oh my goodness, I absolutely loved getting into a bed with ironed laundry. And I thought, golly, this is something I might actually really enjoy. This is so beautiful. I've never, until I'd ironed it, I'd never realised what a beautiful pillowcase this is. It's got broderie anglaise embroidery on it. I think it's an Oxford pillowcase. It's absolutely beautiful. And I wouldn't have known that if I hadn't ironed it. I've probably had this pillowcase for years and I've never appreciated how beautiful it is. It's all in the detail. Isn't that fascinating? Anyway, what sort of bedding do you have? I must admit, I love white bedding. I think it's because it's so forgiving that you can bleach it, you can put it through a hot wash, you could almost boil it if you wanted to, put it through a 90-degree wash, and it just comes back to, it just keeps going. I think it's the only colour of bedding that will last you a lifetime if you look after it, if it's good quality. White cotton bedding. What do you think? What colour bedding do you like? I must admit there are some beautiful, beautiful floral bedding sets in the shops at the moment I've been looking at and thinking, maybe I should treat myself. What do you think? The only downside I can see, my timer's going now, and now I've got going, I want to finish this bedding. I think I'm going to reset the timer. The timer on my wrist's going, but I think I'm going to set this one for 15 minutes and see if I can iron all the bedding. I might have to go and find another area. If you're still with me, well done. Hope you're managing to get something done while I witter on about my ironing. But oh my goodness, look at this. Do you know, I think, I need to get the crease out. I think the thing is, when I iron my bedding, it makes me feel like a domestic goddess. I think that's why I buy cookery books. I want to feel like Nigella. I want to be a domestic goddess. I'm a wannabe domestic goddess. And I think ironing my bedding gives me that domestic goddess feeling. There's something very satisfying about it. It's like hanging your washing on the line. That's one of those little things that can just spark joy on a beautiful summer's day. Hanging your washing out on the line. Getting it in at the end of the day is not quite such a joyful experience. I think the hanging it out. I don't think I'm going to. I don't know how I'm going to do this. This is not easy. This is the base sheet. Oh my goodness. That is the downside of fitted sheets, actually. I don't think fitted sheets are easy to iron. And this doesn't feel like it's 100% cotton. Feels to me like the iron is sticking to this one. The really nice ones, the 100% cotton ones, are absolute joy to iron. If they're synthetic, maybe I should be tumble drying them. What do you think? I bet if I tumble dried these sheets, they would come up without all these creases. Do you tumble dry your bedding? Please let me know, because I might be better tumble drying this. Because actually, this one isn't enjoying the iron. I think this is definitely not 100% cotton. Whereas I could tell with the high quality ones, they just love being ironed. This one's not really enjoying it so much. I think this one has a bit of plasticky polyester in it. Oh my goodness, I think I might be making this one worse. Now this is why I don't iron my bedding. Pillowcases, yes. Maybe I'll just iron the pillowcases. The fitted sheet is a nightmare to iron, let's be honest. Now I'm going off fitted sheets rapidly. My husband loves them because he says they're just easier, but actually I might have found a better way of ironing it. I'm going to have to look on the label of this one. Maybe I need to be buying 100% cotton fitted sheets. I didn't buy this sheet, my husband did. Let's have a quick look. I know it's a distraction. Where is the label? I can't find the label. Let's just keep going. If we find the label while we're doing it, we find the label. But I am going to have to go and get another area because I haven't got room on the area to put this on. Oh, if only I had the area in here. I don't really want to have to go and get it. Okay, golly, look at me. This is an ironing workout. This is like going to the gym. This is a really good workout for your arms and your upper body. Because my iron is really quite a heavy iron. So it is I remember when I bought this iron recently because my old iron died. And when I went to the shop, I was talking to the lady in the shop who was really helpful. We went to a local shop we always go to. And she was telling me the pros and cons of the different irons. And this iron, she said, was a very good iron, but it was a very heavy iron. And she said, it depends how you like to iron. She said, some people like the heavy iron because it gets the creases out, but it depends what your upper body strength is like. Now, my upper body strength is reasonable for my age, I think. I do work out 3 or 4 times a week with weights. So I would say I have a reasonable upper body strength. But I do take her point that if you were ironing for a long time, I tend to iron in 15-minute increments, that this iron is heavy. And you might actually be better with a lighter weight iron. But I do love it. I think, you know, I think what I loved most about it, it's really solid iron. It reminds me of my mum's big old heavy iron that she had when I was a child. And this is really shallow of me, but I absolutely love the colour. I love the black iron. It was the only black iron in the shop, I think. And it was also the biggest, heaviest iron that looked like my mum's iron. So literally, I think I bought this iron on looks more than anything. I just loved how it looked. I thought it would look great in my utility room. But actually, I'm really pleased with it. It's a Russell Hobbs Diamond Elite. And actually, I'm really pleased. It has been a good iron so far. I've probably had it about 6 months now. And I'm pleased with it. It's doing the job. It's doing it very well. And I enjoy using it. But I love seeing it in my utility room. It sparks joy in me. So sometimes just if you could find a way to make the mundane fun so that it's an enjoyable experience. Oh, that reminds me, I should have a sip of my lovely drink. You can see why I like the iron. It matches my radio. Right, which I haven't got on today. Okay. Oh, golly. I can see why people don't iron their sheets. I've been spent now probably 4 or 5 minutes on this one sheet. It is quite a slow, laborious task, isn't it? And I haven't even started on the duvet. But you know what? I'm nearly there. I think I'm going to get the whole set ironed in just over 15 minutes maybe. Whoops. Sorry about that. Oh, golly. I could talk for England. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't mind me wittering on about my iron. How are you? How are things with you? Are you keeping on top of your laundry? Do you follow the FlyLady system, or do you follow a different system? Or do you just make it up as you go along? I just made it up as I went along for many years. When I was working full-time outside the home, I had a cleaner, which was wonderful. And she was amazing. She was like a second mum to me, because I knew nothing. I knew absolutely nothing about running a house. And she taught me so much. I'll be forever grateful for her. I'm still in touch with her all these years later. And she comes to visit us. She lives in Scotland now. But Elaine, if you're watching, you're absolutely wonderful. And you definitely were a real huge support to me when I was working full-time. And when my children were small and I was working full-time. She was a really lovely, practical woman. And she's just like a mum to me. Anyway, I've ironed that sheet. I'm going to go find an area now. Okay. Right, I'm going through the house. And I'm going to find my other area. Ooh, the hotspot is reducing. He's definitely started on the hotspot. He's just moved it. I've just passed it. Oh, well. Okay, it's on its way out the house. It's on its way back to the office. Right, I need to deal with these. These are the mats that I need to take back to the holiday let. They're dry, they're clean, they're ready to go back in. Right, I'm going back through to the kitchen. The sun is streaming in. Oh my goodness, look at that. I really need to get out in the garden. I'm just going to finish my ironing and then I'm going to go in the garden for a little bit of self-care. There's another hot spot over there of mine. My tin collection, which I'm sorting out. Ready. I need to get them in my shed actually. I need to start moving all the stuff, all my projects that I'm working on. I need to start moving them around and back to where they belong. Right, I'm running out of space in here. My house is literally like a laundry. Right, this can go over here. Oh my goodness. Thank you for being with me while I iron. I'm not sure, if you were not with me tonight, I'm not sure this would have got done tonight. And hopefully, oh my goodness, how come I've got 2 duvets here? I think there must have been 2 duvets on the bed. We do like to have 2 duvets in winter, and it's only been warm for about a month here in the UK. We've had a very cold start to summer. We had a really cold spring, a really cold early summer, and now we've had a wonderful month. We've had 4 weeks, at least 4 weeks of wonderful weather. In fact, so much so that we're now droughted. We've had virtually no rain. So we did have we sleep with 2 duvets on our bed, 2 king-size duvets, which seems a bit overkill. But it's cold in our bedroom. It's a drafty old house. It's single glazed. And I'm one of those sort of people who wraps herself up in the duvet when she's cold. So we have 2 duvets, so that if I wrap up in one, my husband also there's a spare duvet. But quite often I wrap myself up in both. I just realised this duvet is actually inside out, this duvet cover. I'm going to just sort it out, so hopefully you can see. Oh my goodness, you've got inside the duvet. Right. Okay. Oh, there we go. Let's start again. Do you know what? I know why I didn't iron duvet covers. If I hadn't had this conversation with this particular lady about ironing duvet covers, I would not be ironing a duvet cover. Why am I doing this? Is this madness? I think I just want to prove that I can do it. I think I might try tumble drying this next time, because maybe that will get the creases out. What do you think? Do you tumble dry your duvet covers? And how do they come out? Because I always tumble dry my towels and they come out absolutely wonderful. Whereas if I don't tumble dry them, they're horrible. And this is a lot of work, actually. This is a lot of work. Physically tiring work. It's a good workout, but it's just a workout on one side. Maybe I'm going to get a housemaid's arm. Oh my goodness. I'm starting to ramble. I think I've bitten off more than I can chew. I'm not sure I'll be doing this every week. I can see why I send the duvets to a commercial laundry, because they all come back absolutely pristine. And there's no way could I be ironing 5 duvet sets a week and stay sane. I don't think. I like ironing, but this is just taking it to a whole new level. I need to find a simpler way. Please let me know if you found a way to keep your duvet covers looking beautiful without ironing them. I think I'm just going to have to lower my standards or use a commercial laundry. Right. That's when you don't realise, when you go to a hotel and the bedding looks so beautiful, you don't realise that either they're paying a commercial laundry, which is the most likely thing, or they have their own laundry and they have somebody who's being paid to iron everything. Because if it just comes out the wash, it doesn't look that great. It looks like a crumpled up dishcloth. But once you iron it, look how amazing it looks. See the difference? It looks like hotel bedding. So it is worth ironing it. But is it worth me ironing it? Oh, am I the best person to do it? I'm not the greatest ironer. And I think they do have commercial machines which do it now. Huge machines that you put it into that iron it or flatten it. Wow, that is quite a job. I'm only halfway through this duvet. I've got to turn it round and do the other side. And then I've got another one to do. Oh, what is that noise? Oh, my dinner's ready. It looks like I'm going to get away with not ironing the second half of the duvet. Are we literally ready to eat?
Whenever you want.
Okay, I might just finish this duvet then, if that's okay with you. My timer's got another 2 minutes on it, so let's see if I can finish at least this duvet. I might have to stick the other duvet in my ironing basket in order to preserve my sanity. And my arm is starting to ache. I worked out this morning and I worked out yesterday. And I think I worked out my upper body, so it is quite sore. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Oh, goodness. Do you iron? Am I gone completely bonkers? What do you think? Am I mad doing this? I think I need to try tumble drying. What do you think? Let me know in comments how do you get your bedding to look good? My bedding rarely looks good, but then I haven't actually been that bothered about it until recently, when I talked to this lady at a party. Whoops, a garden party as it happens, about ironing duvets. Until then, it never even crossed my mind that I should iron my duvet. She did add that actually she irons her duvets for her Airbnb, but she doesn't actually iron the duvets in her own house. And I think that says a lot, really, doesn't it? That our expectations when we go to a hotel or a Airbnb is that everything should be perfect. It should be better than home almost. And I think that's fair enough. I think that's probably how we all feel. If you went to a hotel and you found the bedding was all crinkled up and it just looked like at home, maybe it wouldn't feel so special. I absolutely love that feeling of getting into a clean iron sheets. And I am going to get this experience at home. So it's going to be like a hotel, isn't it? I'm going to have the hotel experience at home, even if I had to do it myself. There's my 1 minute warning. Oh, please let me finish the duvet before the timer goes off. Oh, I think this might be one of my most stressful ironing sessions. Normally I'm quite chilled when I'm ironing, but actually ironing a duvet, I just need to learn to be calm about ironing a duvet. Ironing a duvet is not as easy as ironing your t-shirt. It's a lot more ironing, but it is a really good workout. I should have set it as a workout on my my watch. That would be a good idea actually. See how many calories I burn while I iron a duvet. I might do that on the second duvet. I think if I can think, I burn 100 calories ironing a set of bedding, that I can reframe it then as a workout. Hang on, my timer on my wrist is going, but I still have 7 seconds on the other one. So let's keep going. I'm looking forward to my dinner. Oh my goodness. Let's cancel the timer because it is quite annoying. I think since I started, I'm going to finish. I think that used to be a catchphrase on a quiz show. You started so you can finish. And literally, I think there's 1 row left. Literally, look at that. That is the last. I think I'm going to finish it. I'm going to finish. Do you know, I'm going to finish. I got a lot more done in that 15 minutes than I thought I would. Or was it 2 lots of 15 minutes? I suspect it was 2 lots of 15 minutes. I got a bit carried away with my enthusiasm, but I did need to move, and this has made me move. I've been sat down working all afternoon at a desk. So this is really good for me to do this. It is very physical. It has got my heart rate up, I suspect, but I didn't track it. Good. Okay, that is looking better than it did before. So there's the ironed one and there's the unironed one. Whew, right. It's hot work. It's a steam iron. I had to use quite a lot of steam. Sorry, you're going into the duvet, but you're out again. Right, okay, thank you for joining me for my real-time laundry session. Oh, I'm not going to put that there because it's on the wet, it's wet. I don't know where I'm going to put it. It's getting quite crowded in here. Do you know, I'm sticking this duvet in the laundry basket. I am going to iron the other one because actually, look how nice it looks. Can you see how much nicer it looks? You start to see the detail on the bedding. And I absolutely adore this pillowcase. Look at that. It's just incredible. Anyway, thank you for joining me while I iron and tackle my laundry. I hope you're finding my videos inspiring you to get some stuff done around your house. So cheers, I'm off to have my dinner now. If you're enjoying my videos, please like, comment. Any feedback is always welcome, or any questions. Bye for now. Oh, remember to switch the camera off, Kate.